everyone, and welcome back again. We are still busy with algebraic fractions, and also we are still multiplying and dividing algebraic fractions, but this time with sign changes. In other words, step 5. Sometimes you can make brackets the same when their signs are different by taking out a minus. Okay, so here we go. Check how many terms there are. There's one term in the sum, okay? See if you can simplify with BODMAS. Well, no, because if you have more than one term in the numerators or denominators, and I couldn't add or subtract, I want to take the numerators and the denominators and I want to factorize them. So let's start by factorizing. I will take out a common factor 4, so this will be x minus 4. And then at the bottom we will have 4 minus x. Okay, and here I still want to factorize, so I'm just going to put it in brackets because there's no other factorization I could do. So I take out a common 1. That is what I'm going to do here to factorize. But now let's go look at number 4. See if you have things that are the same. Well, there's nothing the same, but these brackets are almost the same. I've got a positive x, a negative 4, a positive 4. So can you see that it's only the signs that change here? Only the signs that are different in these brackets. Okay, so sometimes you can make brackets the same when their signs are different by taking out a minus. So let's take out a minus here at the bottom. So I'm still going to write my numerator exactly the same. Okay, and at the bottom I'm going to take out a minus. And what does a minus do? It changes the sign at the front. That's why there's a minus at the front. It's going to change the positive 4 to a negative 4, and it is going to change the negative x to a positive x, right? Okay, you remember that from factorization. Now, isn't that bracket exactly the same as that? Negative 4, positive x. So brilliant, there it goes. And then we have a positive divided by a negative. It is equal to a negative. And 4 divided by a 1 is a 4. It still stays at the top, right? Okay, and there we go. So we have a minus 4 as the answer. Easy, right? Okay, let's continue to another example. Now in the following example, we're going to go through these steps again. So we want to simplify this. Check how many terms. Well, this entire sum is just one term, okay? Because terms are only separated with pluses and minuses. Can I use any BODMAS? No, I cannot, because there's more than one term in my numerator and in my denominator, more than one term in my numerator, more than one term in my denominator. So what do I need to do? Factorize. Okay, so great. This one is a difference between two squares. So let's do that. And remember, if you're unsure, you are still new to practicing all this factorization, just start with a common factor and work your way to the fifth law of factorization and see which one it is. Okay, and make sure you know your rules. So this will be a minus 3, a plus 3. And then at the bottom we can take out a common 3, so it will be a plus 3. And then we have a multiplication. And here what can we do? We can take out a common factor. We can take out a 2a squared. And then we are left with 6a3 divided by 2a2. That will be just a 3a and minus 1, because 2a squared divided by 2a squared is a 1. And at the bottom here we will have also a 2 that I can take out. And then we will have left a 3 minus a. Okay, great. Now, what does step 4 say? See if you have things that are the same. Well, a minus 3, whoa, that's a 3 minus a. Well, I can cross cancel when I multiply, but they are not the same. Can I make them the same? Because there's a negative 3, there's a positive 3, there's a positive a and negative a. Okay, so yes, look what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do it in red just to show you how quick you can do it. So I'm going to take out a minus here, or just multiply this one with a minus, that entire denominator. So this plus will become a minus, this plus will become a minus, and this minus will become a plus. Okay, got it? So brilliant, that's what I did. Now, anything else I can change? No. Okay, so now I'll start the cancelling process. and I'll do it in blue. So that one with that one, because they're now exactly the same. That one with that one, because they are the same. Okay, and then what is left? There I have a 2a squared, and there's a 2. The 2 and the 2 can also cancel. There we go. And then what is left? A squared, 3a minus 1 on the top, and a minus 3 at the bottom. So my answer will now be a squared in brackets 3a minus 1, and at the bottom I'm left with a minus 3, and we are done. Okay, brilliant, easy, right? Okay, how about the next one, because these ones usually catches one out. Okay, so remember, we're busy with fractions here. We're not going to multiply this out because we want one term with one term. That is already one term there, so again, I will just leave that as 3 minus x, and maybe write it again as 3 minus x, because I want to show you something. And then this will be x minus 3, x plus 3. Now again, there's nothing that's the same, because there the signs are different from this one, okay? So how about I take a minus from that first one? And why will I take a minus from this one? Because I want to make some of the things the same. See if you now have things that are the same. And if there's not, sometimes you can make brackets the same when their signs are different. That one's signs are different from this one, okay? So let me write here equal, and then I'm going to take out a minus and see how quickly I do it. Because that positive will become a negative. The positive in front of the 3 will become negative, and this negative will become a plus. Remember, when we take out a minus, it changes 3 signs, right? Not that one, because I take the minus from this bracket. Now, that one is exactly the same as this one. And then what is left? We are left with a minus 3 minus x, and at the bottom, x plus 3. And we are done. Okay, great. So that is all there is to it. And let's go and try another example. Now here is an example that you can try. You know your steps, so give it a go. Okay, now I'm gonna start. So if you're still busy, pause the video, and once you are ready, resume it. Now, here is only one term in this entire sum, okay? So what I'm going to do is I want to see if I can do any BOTMAS. Well, I can already see I'm not going to be able to, because my fractions have more than one term in the numerator there, and more than one term in the denominator, more than one term there, more than one term there. So I'm going to have to factorize. Now, when I can't do any other factorization, I'm just simply going to put it in brackets. At the bottom here, I can take out a 3, and then I have a minus 2 left. Okay, got that? Okay, brilliant. And then I'm going to multiply here, and here at the top, what can I do there? I can take out a 7. So when I take out a 7, I have 2 minus a left. And here at the bottom, I am going to have to factorize that. And if I quickly show you again how I can do this, this will be a squared, this will be a 2. So a and a is the factors, 2 and 1. What do I want? I want a plus 1a. And let's just close the box off. A times 2 will be 2a, and a times 1 will be 1a. Now, how can a 2a and a 1a give me a 1a? If this is a plus and this is a minus, carry over that plus, carry over that minus, put those two in brackets and those two in brackets. So I am left with a plus 2 and a minus 1. Okay, great. Now, let's see if there are similar things that I can cross cancel. Well, that one with that one. So I can cross that one with that one. But look closely here. That's a positive 2, negative 2. Negative a, positive a. So can I not make them the same by taking out a minus? Yes, I can. Let me show you how. So instead of writing everything out again, I'm just going to take out a minus from that one. You can do it from this one as well. Doesn't matter. But I'm going to do it here. So remember, it changes the sign in front there. It changes this sign in front of the 2 and the plus or the minus to a plus in front of the a. And there's my 3 sign changes. And now I can cross cancel that one with that one because now they are the same. And then I look to see what is left. And it will be a minus 7, and at the bottom I've got a 3 over a minus 1, and I cannot divide a 7 with a 3. There's nothing that can go in there, so that's the simplest form, and I am done. So I hope you could follow, and remember, you need to know your factorization rules and laws, and you need to know that when you are busy with algebraic fractions and you multiply or divide, what the rules and the steps are. And when your numerators and denominators have more than one term, you are going to have to factorize. Hope to see you soon. Bye. This is your host Richard T, and thank you for joining us. Please visit our website mathsa.co.za for free guided exam tutorials.